Hello, I'm Judd Carlton from Glassner Carlton Financial, and this short video is going to be about the New Jersey 529 College Savings Plan. So first of all, what is a 529? Why is it a good option for saving for college? At the core, a 529 plan is a way to use mutual funds to invest in stocks or bonds and have some accumulation, some growth over time, and then you're going to use that to pay for college expenses. And the big kicker is that the growth over time is going to be tax-free. Now, there are a lot of different plans available. Every state has one. The New Jersey plan has some specific benefits for New Jersey residents. So let's talk about what they are. For one, you can get a New Jersey tax deduction. So this is not for federal. This is for the state of New Jersey income taxes. A single taxpayer or a couple filing jointly can get a deduction of up to $10,000. So if you put in $10,000, you can get a $10,000 deduction. There is an income limit on that, so check to make sure that you will benefit before you take the plunge for this purpose. The other thing is there is a startup grant. So this is available. Again, there's an income limit. So check the limit before you think about whether you're going to obtain this grant or not. It's possible to get $750 added to the 529 account if you do this, if it works for you. It only applies when you're first setting it up. And that very first payment going into the plan would have to be the $750 number to get that grant at that time. Is not available after the fact. Some comparisons, also something to know, there are two New Jersey plans. So let's compare those for a second. One, you go through a financial advisor who will help you set it up and choose the investment options. The other one is you do it yourself. You go online and you set it up that way. There is a cost difference. That's probably the main difference. So the one where you have an advisor helping is going to be a bit more expensive. Also know that you can look at any state's plan. So even if you live in New Jersey, you can still access the plans from almost any other state. There are many available. So depending on income, whether you're going to benefit from any of those special programs or not, you might want to cast a wider net and see what else is out there. There's some really great plans. Another frequently asked question I'll address is there a limit on how big these can grow? This often comes up in families where maybe grandparents are making gifts for the grandchildren's future education. So yes, there is a limit. It's over $300,000, which is quite substantial. You can keep adding up until the point you hit the limit. Also, another important consideration is that these gifts, contributions into the 529 accounts can be considered gifts to the beneficiary. So that's often the child or the grandchild. And there are certain rules around that, right? So the number that a lot of us think of is this annual gift number. So you got to check that. And you actually are allowed to contribute up to 5 years of those contributions all at once. So you can actually go well above that number if you think maybe this is a good opportunity based on where the markets are, or you just want to make that big contribution now, give it more time to work, that kind of thing. So it can be done. You have to keep special track of it because you kind of are on a 5-year clock then to run through those gifts. So I know it can get a little complicated. That's a good moment to reach out to a financial advisor. Also knowing exactly what expenses it can be used for. In general, higher education, tuition, room and board. There is a lot of flexibility beyond that. A certain portion can go to loans. A certain portion can be used for school expenses through grade school, but there are limitations. So again, that's a good opportunity to talk to your financial advisor.